freedom, peace and unity. Hey, that's all.
Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria call obey to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, in freedom, in freedom, peace and unity.
Arise, my people, arise, my
With love and strength and faith.
all our hearts and minds we I'm about to go be down to them. Don't worry, to let go.
Nigeria. In Nigeria, land of milk and honey, Asian land where history isn't funny. From the Sumerians to the Phoenicians' lore, echoes of greatness our hearts adore. Oh, Nigeria, land of Asian tales, where humanity's story never fails. From the Assyrians to the Persians' reign, in Nigerians embrace legends remain. Land of beginnings where time first unfold. Babylonian wisdom in this Asian world. Egyptian pyramid towering grand. In Nigerians embrace history stands. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian shower. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian wonder. In Nigeria, where the rhythm never sleeps, underneath the African sky, the heartbeat leaps. From Lagos to Abuja, the pulse is strong. In every corner of the land, we sing along. From Delta's sway to the Savannah's grace, every step, every side find its place. With every beat of the drum, a story is told. In Nigerians' heart, the rhythm unfolds. Beneath the palms where the night comes alive, the sound of joy you cannot contrive. In every market square, the melodies entwine. In Nigeria, the soul of music shines. In Nigeria, all the spirits on fire. Drum beats echo, reaching higher and higher. In Nigeria, where the music flows free, come join the dance, feel the energy. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian shower. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian wonder. Come and see Nigerian power. Nigeria is a land of origin, the beginning of beginnings. It's a land flowing with milk and honey. Everything is worth your money, and the people are great and funny. Nigeria, Nigeria, motherland Nigeria. It's time to wake up from slumber. Nigerians, switch on critical thinking. Snap out of religious upbringing. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian wonder. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your geographical location. Thanks for joining again this early morning. Beautiful Friday out there, and I believe most of us are looking forward to the weekend. As you said again, we're here again to highlight the qualities or the good things about our lovely country, Nigeria. Today, we are focusing on what? On the inspiring qualities of Nigerian men. Uh, to be honest, I struggle with this a bit. I have to be honest with you because I didn't know where to start from. So I had to dig deep, deep down, and we look at our present political scene or arena being controlled by same Nigerian men. But despite that, you will agree with me that our men, the Nigerian men, do have good, inspiring qualities. Your father, my father, your husband, your boyfriend, your son, your uncle, and my uncle, even the ones that they happen to be side chicks, you will agree that even the men are also do have good qualities. Whether you're a wives, concubine, you will attest to this fact that Nigerian men do have what? Inspiring good qualities. In fact, at the moment, in the diaspora, it appears, really, I'm being honest with you, I had this conversation with my daughter. It appears that Nigerian men are in scarcity because the foreign women have taken most of them. So there seems to be kind of a stiff competition between the Nigerian women and what? And the foreign women. So that's, if we go by that argument, uh, it highlights further highlight the qualities of Nigerian men. Yes, though gloomy, it's not at all, it's not that gloomy. Thank you for joining. Those of you who have joined in the comment section. Please don't forget to click the like button, please. It's very important for us to click the like button. Thanks for joining today's broadcast. You are highly appreciated. Wale Fatumbi, thank you for joining. Present, so thank you for marking your register here. Again, you said you work out well. Thank you, my people. Yeah, we are wonderful people. Adama Felicia, if I'm correct, Adama Felicia, thank you for joining as well too. I'll focus on the ladies who are either wife, yeah, you have a brother, you're an auntie to your nieces, is it nieces or nephew, I beg your pardon, your aunties to your nephews, uh your fathers, the good qualities of men that have come, Nigerian men to be specific, that have come to your life through your life. I will appreciate if you could join and highlight some of these qualities because if you read the bio very well, we is to highlight we have good qualities things going on in Nigeria there. Good morning to you also, Madam Luke, Heli Riser as well too. Yeah, this podcast is good to be for us to do it at these very early hours of the day. Though time will varies because when we send good vibes and good energies, particularly starting the weekend on a good vibe and good energy, there's a possibility that it's going to rub off on us, on others, and it's going to go on into the weekend. So thank you very much. Wale again, Wale told me, Kuaro, good morning to you too, Carol. Hope you are fine there. Thank you for joining again, Pastor. Thank you again. And Timajek, you're welcome. Now, wow, this one repackaging. Repackaging for what? We're not repackaging. In fact, listen, Timajek, even it is good you said this thing. You know, they said chips and ikpekere, ikpekere now, fried plantain chips. It is packaging. It's the same thing that is inside. It is just the packaging. And when they repackage it, is the same item that is inside. They may use olive oil to cook one, and they may use a Ghana oil to cook one. It's the same men that is inside, the same qualities that we are trying to highlight here. They produce the same qualities. Thank you for this one. For this one, beautiful Friday. How can we confirm that you fit there inside dark room with no windows? How can we confirm that you fit there inside dark room with no windows? Yes, it's possible, but is that all bad? No. Thank you again, Baba. Those qualities are what manifest in Nigeria today. Uh, can you put a context to this? I don't want to go by an assumption or presumption because, like I said, let me take this down. We are here talking about the inspiring qualities of Nigerian men without being that illusion or that we don't have issues. The present political arena is nothing to write home about. Controlled by men, majorly by men who are not making good policies. But nevertheless, are we going to generalize that and say we don't have men, Nigerian men with inspiring qualities? People like Peter B, people like Shore, people like people like your father, my father, people like your husband, your sister's husband. We do have qualities men that are there. So we can't, that's why I say we should try to avoid this generalization. Just because Mr. A is bad does not mean Mr. B is bad. No, it's unfortunate that we are only seeing the bad ones because they are what they are currently on the stage. It doesn't mean that the good ones are not there. Imagine if you're married, I mean, as a man, and your wife would definitely testify that you're a good man. Will you say you're not a good man? Of course, you say you're a good man. Your aunties, your daughters, will say, my daddy is a good man. My daddy does all this for me. My daddy will go any length to make sure I am okay. That is the qualities we're talking about. So we must not only focus on the negative and the bad side, we have to focus on the good side. And this is a challenge to us because if we in my head, if we start to highlight these qualities, it may peradventure, maybe 10 out of 100 chance, peradventure it will inspire more the good men to come out to help us to what? To fix the country. Peradventure, peradventure. So these are the things because it starts from the home. You can say you are not a good man. You can say you are not. Your wife can say you are not a good man. If your wife says you are not a good man, then we need to really double check. But you agree with me. Let me start with the first man that came. Like I said, I struggle with this a bit. How to start with? I'll start with the CEO of this platform, which is Rudolph Okonkwo. I mean, every one of us, some of us address him as God. It seems you are Jesus Christ. You hardly get angry. He doesn't get angry this minute. And he created this platform that we all here gathered day in, day out over the years. Will you say he is not a good man? He's a Nigerian man as far as you and I are concerned. So if you agree with me that it's a good man, click that like button, please. You need that like button to be clicked, please. It's very, very important. AB, good morning to you as well too. So you can see AB is a man. It's a good man. It's often here. I'm waiting for Niger man. Niger man hasn't showed up yet. He will soon show up. Happy Friday to you, AB again. Madam, look, I know fit laugh. I'm glad you are seeing the positive side finally, Madam. Look, that there are good men. I think I've overheard you. Is it the last or the second to the last broadcast? You are talking highlighting the good qualities of your father. I stand to be corrected if I am wrong, but I think I heard you very well. So that is a good thing that you can say came out from Nigeria. I mean, even though you find it difficult to see or to highlight the good things that come to Nigeria. Like I said, I am not under the illusion that things are not bad in Nigeria. In fact, to be honest, they are. But nevertheless, I'll share a story. How true the story is, I don't know. There's this wise man in the community. No matter how bad you are, you will always see one good thing about you. So there's this notorious arm robber, and the day the arm robber died, everybody in the city was, thank God, was a relief. And they walked past his corpse, and some eased, some said bad things about him. So this wise man came along, and everybody paused. Let's hear what this man will say about this notorious human being that has terrorized. In fact, they said if pin had dropped, you will hear the sound of the pin because everybody was silent. And what did he say? He says, since he has known this man, his teeth has remained white. Even in death, his teeth remain white. So that's a good quality he was able to find. So no matter how bad and gloomy the situation may be, there is still one good thing we can still say about that country. So thank you again, Mala. Because our sisters are messing up, unfortunately, we love our women, but many have lost their minds, badly brought up women. Listen, I don't want us to do this there. We are here focusing on the men. We have good qualities, women. We will deal with that on another podcast, okay? Because if you say this, the women will say this. It will be back and forth. Like I said, in every society, you get the good, the bad, and the ugly. We must not generalize. Don't let us generalize. Have I had a bad relationship? Of course. Do I contribute to it? Of course. Does that mean I am totally bad? Definitely not. And so it's every one of us in life. So show me somebody in this life who have not gone through challenges or who have not done something that you and I will consider as stupid. And so if we don't start to portray, to project Nigeria in the eyes of the world, because we in diaspora, we are the main ambassadors of Nigeria. We represent the country. We don't have to hold that office of the ambassador or ambassadorial office. We don't have to. But we are ambassador. The way we do things, and they respect us, whichever way we want to perceive the respect to be. They indeed respect Nigerians all over the world. In fact, most of you must have heard the statement that if you go to any country and there is no Nigeria, you can't find any Nigerian person there. Leave that country. That means that country is not good. That tells you how special Nigerians, particularly Nigerian men, are. If you go to any country and you don't find a Nigerian person there, please leave. That's what they say, because that country is not good. So, Ebi, thank you. Morning, Madam Luke from London. Thank you for joining. Uh, as we have only dated and married Nigerian men, how can we compare? Some of us know the waka waka. Okay, let's focus on the ones that the Nigerian men that we've dated. Are you suggesting that there are no good qualities in this Nigerian man? Are you suggesting or saying there are not good qualities in this Nigerian man that either you or other Nigerian women have dated, either past or present? But this is a lovely conversation we're gonna be having. But like I said, let's maintain the focus. The focus is good vibe, good energy, portraying, projecting Nigeria, because we are the ambassadors of the country. And if we don't project it in the right way, nobody else will project it. We acknowledge the troubles, we acknowledge the demons fighting us or that we are fighting against. But trust me, we will overcome these demons. Trust me about that. Yeah, Ikpekere plantain chips. Thank you for that. That is what we call it in the Niger Delta, particularly in Warri, Ipekere. Maybe Madam Luke sends our greetings to you as well too. Ipekere is the best. Yes, plantain chips. That's the English name for it, plantain chips. But you see, it's the same thing. It is packaging that makes it different. So it's the same thing. Nothing it is again. Yeah, true talk, my brother. It dey hunger. Dey hunger me now. Sometimes what I do is I buy plantain, ripe plantain, I put it in the oven, and I just make that bole. Bole. It's fat. Home is home. No, you can't take that away. That away is home. Madam, look, may God, Father, let me borrow the words that people use, Tokwe and Adama use on this platform. You will not make heaven, honestly speaking, Madam, look. You will not make heaven. Humanizing is quite inspiring. You will not make heaven, Madam, look. uh, the fact that even womanizing does not mean that in that aspect they still don't have good qualities. I am going to challenge that, and let me tell you how I'm going to challenge it. Uh, uh, there are men who have more than one wife. Am I promoting womanizing? The answer is no. It shouldn't be encouraged in any shape or form. But despite that, in all these things that this you mentioned, is that the only thing that you see in these men that womanize? Does that mean they don't have other good qualities? These Nigerian men, must we focus on just the negative and ignore the positive? That's the question that is before us today. We can't just focus. The inspiring qualities are the ability to be extrovert among one another. Go getters. Thank you very much. We are go getters. Is it goal or go getters? I think it's go getters. I stand to be corrected. Uh, and look, but Pastor talk make we talk of the positive. Listen, don't worry. We are going to what we'll do on this segment is we will baptize Madame Luke into our fold. That is my aim. Yeah, we will. She will start to speak positive things. Because the next podcast of this broadcast will be moderated by Madame Luke. Madame Luke, if you're hearing, so you're the next moderator for the next podcast on this one good thing you like about Nigeria. So be prepared, please. You'll come on the platform and I'll yield the floor for you to moderate this podcast. That is how we're going to start with you. So thanks for accepting the invitation. I've said it openly. No for my hand. According to what they talk for, I beg, no for my hand. Don't let me down. Uh, so, Pastor, I would love to come up as soon as possible. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I want to make this broadcast as short as possible because this is early morning. I will go to work, but we want to make it short, compact, quality. And this is the second broadcast. I'm still doing some work on it to say, like the video that was played was sent to me, in fact, miraculously from someone who attend this a regular person on this platform, and I said thank you. He didn't know what I was doing. He just sent it to me, and I said thank you. You just helped to boost the program I'm working, and he gave me permission to use it. It's something he created himself, and he just said you have the permission to use it. And that is where we are today. So ideas are necessary. If you have any ideas, because yes, we talk about politics, but we want to highlight good things there. So I'm going to put the link there just now, there for those of you. But remember, I want to make this broadcast stay within 1 hour for now, 30 minutes to 1 hour, so that we enjoy it. So we're here to do that. That's what we're here. So the link is there, Mother. Look, if you anybody that wants to come in, we have another about 30 minutes more to go. Timothy, I still they scratch my bum bum. Look, raw palm oil to relieve the itch. I love that. I mean, we see you are preferring solution. That palm oil, this thing, when we were young, that's what we used. They use it to. I remember when there is when either nail or this any sharp object pierce you, they put the knife into they heat it up and they pour palm oil on it and they pour it into the saw or the where I mean it's so painful. By then we don't know what is called tetanus injection. Our parents don't do that tetanus injection. It's now that we start to do tetanus injection. And these are the qualities that Nigerians hold. We can build on it. We want to build on it, and we really want to build on it. Electricity is my major concern in that country. Once we can fix that, trust me, 50% of our problem are solved. Thank you very much again for this. Adeya, I greet you well. Thank you for joining us. Chuk Chuk, what have you got to? Unless you mentioned you are still looking for a job. Have you found one? I didn't mention I was looking for a job. Did I say so? I have so many jobs in my hand. I'm looking at relieving some. This is a job for me, even though it is a passion, it is a job for me. I never said I'm looking for a job, but there's even nothing wrong if one's looking for a job. Thank you again, Chukchus again. Also, preach to Fulani terrorists to stop kidnapping and attacking Nigerians in the farm. That is what we are doing here. So we're preaching to every one of us to be good. So, but let's preach to ourselves first. Let's stop this ideology of continually to see bad in everything we do or criticize unnecessarily. While there are Fulani men terrorizing, there are also Igbo men, Hausa men, Ijaw men doing some atrocities in one place or the other. So let's stop this idea of looking at one person as our problem or some areas as our problem. No, let's stop this. We have to grow out of these for now. We are one. We're a country, regardless of whatever happens there. No Fulani man goes to the filling station to buy fuel at 20 naira, and no Yoruba man goes to the filling station to buy fuel at 10 naira. So it's got nothing to do with that. Anyway, that is not what this podcast is. I think I'll not be selecting comment, I'll be highlighting. Thank you for joining anyway. Dido Dodo Ikiri is fire. Forget how it's done. What do you mean? How will we forget? Thank you, Show, for joining this wonderful. So about this, it's about the qualities of our men. Show is one person that we're going to highlight his quality. Yeah, I've spoken about Rudolph, and Show. I'm not sure it's one other quality. It's next to Rudolph as Jesus Christ. So they don't get angry. They are locked down like they're like us. So, Madam Luke, so taste Americana men. You are stuck with us, so thank God. Maybe thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's a good qualities you just highlighted. Mother Luke, thank you for sticking with Nigerian men, and long may it last. As you stick to Nigerian men. Show is saying hi to every one of you. Good morning, one and all. So, thank you. Please doing. I don't know. Chooks, I'm going to say this right now. I don't want to take you out. I don't want to remove your comment, and I really appreciate you refrain from referencing anybody's family, please. Regardless, I'm going to say this just one time, and I'm not going to say it again. This podcast is different, please. Thank you very much. Uh, Tima Jackass from you from Madalik. I will wait for my fellow women. Then the fellow women Z them to put mouth. I know fit tell heavy lies. 5 a.m. this morning, the Nigerian heroes are only good for foreign women to be. Okay. Uh, the Nigerian heroes are only good for foreign women to be modern beings. But look, that's not correct. No, 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 no. Our women are good for us. In fact, the next podcast broadcast will be highlighting the inspiring qualities of Nigerian women. Honestly speaking, that would be a blast. Okay, this is a blast itself. I know it's difficult to see. In fact, the president in his speech, he said, we're finally seeing the end, the light at the end of the tunnel. You see, as bad as, forgive me, quote and unquote, as bad as they portrayed him to be, he's still saying that finally we are beginning to see light at the end of the tunnel. Please, if you've seen the light, click the like button. Even if you've not seen the light, click the like button. Thank you very much. So, show baba. So maybe little. Maybe Madam Luke said, I did not know any better care. So, this is a wonderful thing we're doing today. This is a wonderful segment. Like I said, ideas are welcome. If you want to be part and parcel of this segment, please reach out to Rudolph, and he will reach out back to me. So at the point, I'm going to. So we'll get this thing going. We need to start to project our country. We are the only one that can do it. But today, uh, Malaluk is asking, where are the women? The women are all, some of them are listening. Some of them are still in bed after a good night with the Nigerian men they are with. So we will excuse them on this ground, on this particular occasion. I remember this is the second broadcast for this new segment. So put out a word out there, share it, share. That's why the like button. For those of us, there are 27 people watching at the moment, from what I'm seeing. So we should have 27 likes. We should have 27 likes uh, at the end of 28, going to 30. So thank you for joining. Look, Madam Luke, you are lucky to have us. Please keep us. So every woman wants Nigerian men, from Kenya to Europe to Japan. I have a South African friend, two South African female friends. They are sisters, and we're having conversation. We always give out at each other. Uh, they are stuck with Nigerian men, and South African men don't travel the way Nigerian men. And I said, listen, you people better be thanking God and thanking the UK government, because if the UK government decide today, wake up and say all Nigerian men are going to be deported out of it. I say, you guys, you'll be lonely. So be thanking us, Nigerian men, because we are the one, we are the one that are what? That are keeping you people going, either here or back at home. So these are the qualities of what? Of Nigerian men, because we are everywhere. We help to put a balance in the ecosystem. Let me put it that way: the ecosystem of the world. In terms of, we Nigerian men, we help to put balance. We balance the ecosystem. So anywhere, like Ebi rightly said, in Japan, in Europe. I mean, I'm based in Europe, so I know for sure that Nigerian men are in scarce commodity. Our women, it's a challenge to even see Nigerian men, because the foreign women go for us. They go for us. Before you know, anyway, the plan is to import. Is it import? Yeah, import some Nigerian men into Europe right now. That is the goal now. We bring some of Nigeria, because we have them in abundance in Nigeria there. So we'll bring some of them here. Okay. Uh, Not damaging the ecosystem in Nigeria. So we'll do the study. Show is currently doing that study for us. Thank you again, Show. Ikpekere Dodoke. Who is it? Pastor, not each church this. Are you not in the church this month? This is my church. this is this is church for me. So what is church? What do you go to listen in church? Is it not good things? I'm telling you not to sin against God and sin against your fellow human being. What else again do you go to listen? Prophecy. Okay, we'll deal with that one later on. This is church. And at the moment, we have 21 congregations, which is a very superb thing. If you go to some churches, they only have two congregations, the husband and the wife. So I have 24 now listening to me. So please click the like button by the way of shouting hallelujah and amen to the church section that we're having this morning. So Timajek says, Timajek, time to block to block you. No, don't block anybody. We'll leave them here. Again, man, it is almost 5 a.m. in the US. Ain't getting out of bed this early. Don't want to wake my dog. Okay. Thanks for the consideration, Madam Luke, for not wanting to wake your dog. But please, if you can take note here, it's a tax put on you by the board of this segment to that you will be hosting the next podcast of this. So take a look at the page very well when the next podcast is going to come up. You will be hosting it, please. Thank you very much. It's just for 30 minutes to 1 hour. So again, shows Dodo, disrespect shall not be. Thank you, Dodo. It shall not be tolerated. I say hello to every one of you from the Blackstone. So thank you very much for joining. Please, I need all. Yes, the women are not here. We only have Madam Luke and Felicia or Adama, whatever her name is. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. To highlight see, every one of us here have a father. Now, I don't know what happened, but for the fact that we all have a father, we're given birth by a man, there has to be, there must be one good quality of that man. I say this to to you see, if we don't see good things in us, we will not move beyond where we are. For example, the 2020 election, the man that shook was P2B. He highlighted his integrity, his transparency, his everything. Yes, he's not the president. I also spoke about the chairman, Rudolph, some people call him Jesus because he hardly gets angry. He always wants to see good thing in people and created this platform. I also highlighted the qualities of Shaw. And so every one of us we must have one good quality. Even the worst person on earth, who is Osama bin Laden, if you go close to people that knows him, they'll tell you one good quality he has. Even Judas that betrayed Jesus Christ, at a point after the betrayers, his conscience pricked him. He took the money back to those that he betrayed him to. That's a good quality of Judas Iscariot. And even Jesus Christ did not even condemn him. All he said is he wished he has not been given birth to for betraying him. But see, his good quality was that his conscience that pricked him at the end of the day, and he said, quote unquote, I have betrayed the blood of what? Of the innocent. So no matter how bad things are, there are good qualities. Yeah, now you tell us weeks ago, say you applied for one job over a year ago and they are still doing security check. It doesn't mean I don't have a job. I mean, you have a job and you still apply for other jobs. I mean, I have a job. Yes, I did. There's whatever security checks that they'll be doing it, but I'm still doing my job. So yes, I did long time ago, over a year ago. I mean, I have all the jobs I apply for. But if you have anyone that at least will pay me like you are in the UK there, that will pay me like £2,000 a week. Please do let me know. I will really appreciate that. What does Madam Look mean by womanizing? Because back in the day, our forefathers, this is Vic Papa. I don't know whether you're a woman or a man. It would be nice if we can know you're a woman or a man. Because back in the days, our forefather married many wives, had concubines, and it was never a problem. I think this Vic must be a man. Until Europe came and brainwashed our women with the notion of one man, one wife. They slash it, grab it, and run with it, even though it's not our culture. That is Tinubu slang they are using there. It's a good thing. So let me go back to this again. What does Madam Look mean by womanizing? Because back in the day, our forefathers married many wives, had concubines, and it was never. You see, this is a very interesting thing. I asked a group of people I spoke with some time back. Will you say the man that has more than one wife is committing adultery? Everybody kept quiet. That married more than one wife, have more than one wife, legitimately married them either by way of paying bride price or by way of going to in Nigeria it has to be bride price. Legitimately pay their bride price. I was saying the man is committing an act of adultery. That is a question for one of for us particularly to Madam Luke. Until Europe came and brainwashed our women with the notion of one man, one wife. They slash it, grab it, and run it. I think I will agree with you to an extent. So thank you for that again. Thank you for joining. At AB, you're seriously stuck with the Nigerian. Too late to try other flavors. Lovely for that. Nigerian flavors are good, to be honest. I know of a Jamaican friend. Uh, she started with a Nigerian man. She never went back again. There's a word, puppets, and he never went back again. So it's a lovely thing. Timaja, I love you, bro, but I love Dodo Ikere more. So thank you again for joining. Uh, 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 please, I need the consent of my audience. I know it's supposed. Sure, you're there. I'm going to take what's his name? Chuk Chuk out, and this is not the place for that. So, Chuk Chuk, I'm sorry, I will have to delete your comments. You're still there, but I'll delete all your comments. Thank you very much again. You are here to send good vibes and energy. Uh, 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 let me say this. Let me say, sorry, I missed some points here because Advic Papa is humanizing a bad thing. I think it's Madam Luke asking, is humanizing a bad thing? So please answer that question. Well, flesh and blood didn't reveal this to you. You are a man, okay, Madam Luke. Which one be flavor? AB, you don't know Nigerian flavors? Nigerian men flavor? God damn it. Pardon my language, please, or pardon my French. Anyway, I will take a short break and I'll be back with you again. Thank you very much. Take a listen to this lovely song.
Nigeria.
In Nigeria, land of milk and honey, Asian land where history isn't funny. From the Sumerians to the Phoenicians' lore, echoes of greatness our hearts adore. Oh, Nigeria, land of Asian tales, where humanity's story never fails. From the Assyrians to the Persians' reign, in Nigerians embrace legends remain. Land of beginnings where time first unfold. Babylonian wisdom in this Asian world. Egyptian pyramid towering grand. In Nigerians embrace history stands.
In Nigeria. Come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria. Come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria. Come and see Nigerian shower. In Nigeria. Come and see Nigerian wonder.
In Nigeria, where the rhythm never sleeps, underneath the African sky, the heartbeat leaps. From Lagos to Abuja, the pulse is strong. In every corner of the land, we sing along. From Delta's sway to the savannah's grace, every step, every side find its place. With every beat of the drum, a story's told. In Nigerians' heart, the rhythm unfolds. Beneath the palms where the night comes alive, the sound of joy you cannot contrive. In every market square the melodies entwine. In Nigeria the soul of music shines. In Nigeria all the spirits on fire. Drum beats echo, reaching higher and higher. In Nigeria where the music flows free, come join the dance, feel the energy. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian shower. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian wonder. Come and see Nigerian power. Nigeria is a land of origin, the beginning of beginning. It's a land flowing with milk and honey. Everything is worth your money, and the people are great and funny. Nigeria, Nigeria, motherland Nigeria. It's time to wake up from slumber. Nigerians, switch on critical thinking. Snap out of religious upbringing. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian wonder. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian wonder. Nigeria, Nigeria, welcome to Nigeria.
Welcome back to this wonderful podcast that we're having today. I ended up says I totally agree with this what Tima Jack said. Kò ń ṣe ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ lásán, ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀ ni. Na so that we use the oil to rub your head, and sometimes we use it as cream to rub our hands and as cream. So these are good things to remember. We, like I said again, the situation back at home has kind of put a cloud on our face that we think there's nothing good there again. There's still something good going on there. We had a good time. I had a good time growing up. It was challenging as well, but the memories are lovely. And I always look forward going back home every year, no matter how bad the situation is. Every year. Here is just saying that Wale saying I have been eating dodekere since 19, but in fact I go to the African shop to pick plantains, which is there's this place I go to whenever I go to Nigeria. Then I go to my friend's place. We go to this buka to eat this amala with gbegiri. Honestly speaking, ah, God help us here. Madam, look. Like I said, we will baptize Madam Luke into our church. And womanizing is not bad thing. It's amazing and inspiring to see one Nigerian man con 7 women at one time, on and off online. Casanovas of Africa, emotional Jacoban. What can we do with Madam Luke now? Please, elders in the forum here, I need your advice. How do we deal with Madam Luke to make sure that really bring her into this our food of energy vibe and positive vibe. So we really need that. Well, yes, Nigeria is sweet. Nigeria is sweet because it's a lovely thing to have. So it's a very lovely place to be in. Nigerian men are the best in the world. For instance, Nigerian men created a venture capital system, Igbaboa, which it creates millionaires as practice in several markets like Alabama, Alaba market in. Listen, we are very industrious. We are industrious, Nigerian men. Uh, one of the things we must take is this. Excuse me. Nigerian men takes care of the home. It's not an easy thing to cater for a home alone. Now, I can understand the extremists there where we don't want our women to work, but that is changing gradually. But we must also give credit to a man who has the ability to take care of almost everything that concerns the home, provides. And we recognize the role, like I said, we do that of the women, but today we are focusing on the good, inspiring qualities of what? Of the Nigerian men. The next segment that will be handled by Madam Luke, because it's better for a woman to handle that, is what is that of the inspiring qualities of Nigerian women. Nigerian women are known not to just easily leave their husband and wake up and say, "We're done, we're finished." That's for another day. Okay, hallelujah. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that. Let me type, but let me G. Kese pàtẹ́wọ́ rẹ, fi ẹsẹ̀ rẹ kílẹ̀ o, wí fọ́lọ́run ẹ̀mí ò ṣe. Pàtẹ́wọ́ rẹ o. Those days when we go to White Garment Church. Oh, Lord have mercy. The Lord has delivered us. To compare Ikpekere to Dodo Ikere is comparing Ajegunle with Dubai. Dodo Ikere is the real deal. Preach, Pastor. Thank you very much for joining again. Please click the like button, please. How many millionaires have been made through selling Dodo Ikere? A lot. Ipekere money can't build a house. That is not correct. Trust me, that is not correct. You'll be very surprised how many people have used Ipekere money to send their children to school. My mother fried akara along the street, Yossi Street. She fried akara to train my siblings. So don't underestimate these women. These are the qualities we are going to highlight. Honestly speaking, the qualities of the women will blow your mind off. How they struggle when there is nothing coming from the man, genuinely not coming from the men, and the ones that just decide to walk away from the home. Some of them will tell you how they've used their. There's this friend I have. I normally go drink pepper soup in her mother's. They will tell you how they've used that trade to train their children up to university level. So don't underestimate that Ipekere money. Don't we must not underestimate it. Honestly speaking. So too much. Thank you for that, Wale. As well, if I to me about Dubai, that place no get character unless Nigerian men have carried their good quality. Of course, Nigerian men took their good qualities to Dubai. That's why you see that Dubai is good today. The only thing is that I wish we could have electricity. So, uh, I have learned a lot from darling Nigerian men. They are great teachers on how women can liberate ourselves from social economic servitude. Somebody please shout hallelujah. Madam Luke is highlighting one good quality about Nigerian men, even though in a sarcastic way. Please shout hallelujah by clicking the like button. Thank you very much for that, Madam Luke, for that. Judas thought Jesus was a magician. He thought he would use his power to escape the Romans. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Please help to clarify. Now you because no contest, my brother. In fact, you guys have given me an idea. I must introduce Dodekere to Germans. We have a lot of plantain that is going soft in African. You see the purpose of this program. It just give somebody an idea and you will sell. Trust me, because you see, the foreigners love to taste Nigerian food. I remember I had a German friend came to visit me. One of the greatest error I did was to make soup for her, make food for her. And I went to put a lot of pepper in it. I thought I was cooking for a Nigerian person. My dear, when she eats this food, like, I nearly call ambulance. I nearly called ambulance. In fact, fear catch me. I said, listen, she came to visit me and I wanted to surprise her. Honestly speaking, fear catch me, but thank God that everything went okay. So, Wale Fatunbi, please push for it, go for it. And once you put it there, trust me, they will buy it. And you will see people will come, Nigerians will come, Germans will come. Go to the shows, take it to the shows. I mean, it's a good thing that you can get this what do you call it, what they used to make all this toast and everything outdoor, the gas operated one. You can go for the charcoal ones and make it natural the way they do it back at home. And trust me, my brother, it will sell. You have the blessings of God on it, trust me on that. You will sell, and you will come back here and give testimony and pay your tithe and offering to this our wonderful church here that we are having. Please don't forget that the geos and mommy geos that are here. Please, I will begging you. Okay, thank you for that. We got 3 more minutes. I agree with you, my brother. Big Papa, the church has messed a lot of things. I'm glad I'm out and retracing my step back to our ancestors. So I'm going to rush this. How many women did Solomon in the Bible marry? Solomon had 7 that were 300 concubines, if I'm correct, but they were purely business. How many children did Solomon have? 3 or 4, if I'm correct. Among he didn't even sleep with. He didn't sleep with most of those women. They were purely business, so that he can have peace around his borders. Okay, he can have peace around his borders. They were purely, strictly business contract that Solomon entered with those ladies. If you notice very well, if you read history, their fathers, their parents were kings and queens. So, in order not to go to war with Solomon or whatever, Solomon only fought one war in his lifetime, and it's recorded in the Bible that most some of us miss. Unlike his father that fought a war all his life. He married this, and it happens today. You see, big man marry big man picking, big man son marry big man daughter. Tinubu son go come say they won't come marry. No, it's all about connection, about business, and that's what Solomon did. It's been happening before now. So if you read the Bible history, you will understand what the game Solomon played there. But at the end of the day, it still backfired on him because it is one of these women, the daughters of Egyptians and the Moab, that turned his heart away from God due to idolatry, which his father was not inclined to at all, to go into idolatry. So thanks again for joining. I appreciate your time here. I don't know what time you are, Madam Luke said it's 5 or 6 o'clock at time here. It's almost 10:30 my time here. Plantain is going soft. Are you sure you don't want to introduce or get there? My brother, you are joining at a very late. The show is about to end. Let me introduce to you Mr. Wale. Mr. Wale was the one that gave that video that I just played right now. Mr. Wale, you have less than 1 minute to speak because I want to be strict with the time on this podcast, please. So I'll give you the floor, 1 minute to speak, and we will have this show again. I left a voice message for you this morning. I don't know if you've heard it. So the floor is yours, please. I'll make it very brief. Thank you.
Yes, can you hear me, my brother?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and
Yes.
clear.
Now, to the topic, Solomon had many wives. Abraham also had many wives. The goal of the song that we're making is also based on historical facts, and we will take time and go through this whole story, which will amaze every Nigerian soul. I am more than convinced that life began in Nigeria, that we are direct descendants of Abraham, the biblical Abraham, that we are the ones whose story have been used in different scriptures all over the world. These historical facts we have here. Lastly, I would just say this. I am here by purpose, by design of the Most High Chukwu Okike Abiyama. I don't use God in my own vocabulary. I use Olorun, Olodumare, Osanobua, Abasi, as we call him in our names. We are the people who are called by his names. If you look at our native names, tell me in what region of the whole South, even to the north, that we don't have the Almighty's name in our names. My name is Oluwa Wale. That's the same way we have in Benin, Osagi, we have in Delta, Ogenetega, we have in Igbo land, Ifeanyi in Chuku. When will we wake up? That is the question I was asking in that song. You see, there's a reason why I'm here in Germany, where I was also born, and I'm happy I know home. Lastly, I'm going to drop this. There are thousands, I repeat again, sir, there are thousands of museums. Their basements are filled. I did not see it with my own eyes, but my mother saw it. My father saw it in the 60s. And they will never allow any Nigerian to go into the basement. That was what our sister Adichie, or I'm not sure if I'm getting her name right, who had um, uh, this writer. She's a writer. She spoke in Berlin. You could see the Germans, they were all shaking. We are the ones that we need to wake up. Lastly, my people, go on the internet and research for ancient maps. The moment we Nigerians know what River Niger stood for in ancient times, and that is the Euphrates of Genesis chapter 2. I was a pastor in Nigeria, ordained by Archbishop Itaosa before I left Nigeria.
Uh,
I was going from church to church with Oyedepo and the rest of them, preaching as a young man. So when I came to Germany in 1996, I was preaching the gospel until I found out that, listen, our history is the one that is all over the Bible. Nigerians
oh,
research.
oh,
Lastly, sir,
oh,
research
oh.
for this book on the internet. I've said it many times on this show. Tropical Dependency, written by Flora Shaw Lugard, the wife of Lord Lugard, the Governor General in 1959 before Nigeria became independent.
Okay.
She exposed
Thank,
their people. So have a
uh,
great day, sir. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
I appreciate it
I
so much.
appreciate you too. Thank you too,
Thank
sir.
you, Tima Jack, for your donation, and thank you. I need to highlight this. It's very important that AB different flavors: vanilla, caramel, chocolate, blackberry. You get the drift. There's one that somebody always use it, King Kong. Only Madame Luke will understand it. Maybe you won't understand it. We'll try, Madame Luke will try not to corrupt you. It's called King Kong. It's mostly known among the Jamaicans, King Kong. So and it's addressed to Nigerian men, not other person again. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for joining this podcast. Like I said, I want to keep it as much as little as 1 hour. Just for us to have a nice time. We've had a good time this morning, and until I come back to you again, please, Madam Luke, take a look on this page. You will be the one moderating it. This podcast will not necessarily be in the morning. Sometimes it's gonna be in the afternoon, depending on my shift pattern. But as much as possible, I want to do it in the morning, where we're just getting up that good vibes, and that is coming to us. So I'd like to thank every one of you that have joined this program. Madam Luke, AB, Wale Fatumbi, Shosho, Mr. Wale Devoid, let me see, uh, Vic Papa, and Timajek, the Blackstone. Who again here? Let me see again. Okay, so the names are far up there. Everyone that have joined, Timajek, thanks for your donation. Next show that will be moderated by Madam Luke. So we will be talking about the inspiring qualities of the Nigerian women. She's going to be hosting it. I hope Madam Luke you accept this invitation, and just keep a look on the page on this platform when the show is posted, and I will try my best to put it in a more convenient time, but it won't be late show. Well, I want to be as early as possible. So that is it for tonight again, and we're going to play we'll end it with this music, and courtesy Mr. Wale, the man you are seeing on the screen there, is the one that sent me this video, which I said earlier. So credit to you, sir. Thank you for that. You didn't know this show was coming up, and you just sent it to me, and I said thank you.
In Nigeria, Nigeria. Nigeria, land of milk and honey, Asian land where history isn't funny. From the Sumerians to the Phoenicians' lore, echoes of greatness our hearts adore. Oh, Nigeria, land of ancient tales, where humanity's story never fails. From the Assyrians to the Persians' reign, in Nigerians embrace legends remain. Land of beginnings where time first unfold, Babylonian wisdom in this ancient world. Egyptian pyramid towering grand, in Nigerians embrace history stands. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian shower. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian wonder. In Nigeria, where the rhythm never sleeps, underneath the African sky, the heartbeat leaps. From Lagos to Abuja, the pulse is strong. In every corner of the land, we sing along. From Delta's sway to the Savannah's grace, every step, every side find its place. With every beat of the drum, a story is told. In Nigerians' heart, the rhythm unfolds. Beneath the palms where the night comes alive, the sound of joy you cannot contrive. In every market square, the melodies entwine. In Nigeria, the soul of music shines. In Nigeria, all the spirits on fire. Drum beats echo, reaching higher and higher. In Nigeria, where the music flows free, come join the dance, feel the energy. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian shower. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian wonder. Come and see Nigerian power. Nigeria is a land of origin, the beginning of beginning. It's a land flowing with milk and honey. Everything is worth your money, and the people are great and funny. Nigeria, Nigeria, motherland Nigeria. It's time to wake up from slumber. Nigerians, switch on critical thinking. Snap out of religious upbringing. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian wonder. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian fire. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian power. In Nigeria, come and see Nigerian wonder. Nigeria, Nigeria.
Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our fatherland, with love and strength and faith.
The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. Hey, that's so.
Oh, yeah. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria call obey, to serve our fatherland, with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom.
Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Have you subscribed? Yes, you. Have you subscribed? You. Yeah, before you go, click. It's free. Click. Just that's it. Have you subscribed? You are laughing. Have you subscribed? Have you subscribed? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, madam, thank you so much. I can see you. I can see you. We have to get to 100,000 subscribers. This by the end of the year. How are we going to do that if you don't subscribe? Yes, you. Yes, you're about to click off. Why? Have you subscribed? It's free. If you don't, ask your son, ask your daughter how to. Just one click. Thank you. Thank you. I see you. Aha. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow.